Hey YouTubers, Swift Guns from Team Shadow Prophets. I'm here with my fellow teammate Wolfie. We're doing a deck video on his +1 fist. And without further ado, we're gonna let him take it away. Take it away, my man.
Alright, so a lot of people I've seen online are running +1 Fire Fist, and I just want to let y'all know that this is a real +1 deck. So to start it off, we obviously run the 3 bear because I mean, you're going to make your big plays, your big pushes with bear. You're going to set your Tinkies. You're going to set your Tinsu. You're going to go into your rank 4s. It's just a lot easier with bear. But I kind of switched it up a little. I only run 1 gorilla and 1 dragon because I had to make a little bit room for other cards. But it's alright. It's not that bad, I promise. On top of that, our main guy, Wolf Bart, he's back at 3. So we're going to run the 3 because we have 5 targets, and this is how you make your exceed plays. Next we run the 2 fire hand and 2 ice hand. A lot of people have been telling me this is bad, this format. I have to disagree. This stops Quill Forts, this stops Shaddolls. Yeah, they add their fusion back to hand, but if they've already used it this turn, then, I mean, you know, it's an out. They can't really fuse again with the same fusion card. Next we run our Trap Tricks engine. We run the 2 Murmillo, the 1 Diana. I've been testing this and it works good when you get it off. Diana is like your 4th Wolf Part, but just with your Trap Tricks monsters. So if you don't have Murmillo in the grave, it's kind of dead, but it's not that bad. Normally you run into Murmillo before anything, and the reason why is because we run the +1, the cards, because this is such a good card. I used this, for example, last night. I card deed into another card, and the next turn I drew into card, and that may sound really cloggy and really bad, but I had a field set up, so I would just normal and tribute, and they couldn't do anything, and I was just gaining advantage. That was all of our monsters. Kind of a big monster lineup. I believe it's 17 monsters. Now onto the spells. We're going to run, obviously, the 3 Tinky. 3 Tinky, it's good. Would never run this at 2. Was upset when it got hit to 2. Whoops. It was a sad day for everybody that ran Beast Warrior decks. Next we run the 2 Tinsus, and I take a Gyoku. A lot of people were like, this card is bad, don't run this card. That's a lie. This card stops everybody. I've hit, I can't even tell. I played against a Harpy deck and hit their Hysteric Party, and it was set for like 5 or 6 turns. You can hit so many good things. Sinister Shadow Games, Royal Decrees. It's broken. This card is so good. And then I run 2 Lance and 2 MST. I don't think I would ever change this. If anything, I would take an MST out and run another Gyoko. Just because, you know, who doesn't like Gyoko? And then the 1-ofs, I play the 1 Raigeki. Because screw Dark Hole. Raigeki all the way. This card, it was released and somebody was like, hey, you know Raigeki's unbanned. And I was like, Raigeki over Dark Hole, anybody? Next onto the traps, we run 2 Tinsin. Everybody, I've seen so many deck profiles that don't run this deck. It's horrible. You run 2. You set the Tinsin with Tiger King. You make your big plays. They try to attack you. You flip that hoe. And you're just like, hey, no. Next you run 2 Deep Prison, obviously to banish, because, you know, banishing is good. You don't want people to get their cards back. Like, Soul Charge is still a thing. Hopefully it gets hit on the next ban list. And then for effect negation, on top of Tiger King, we run 1 Fiendish Chain and 2 Breakthrough Skills, because this card is broken and this stops attacks. So why not? And then our Trap Hole targets, we run 1 Trap Tricks, Trap Hole Nightmare. I'm probably going to cut this and put a normal Trap Hole because I don't think I've ever resolved this card. and then one bottomless, obviously. I have a side, it's not complete. Like I side the 2 extra hands, I side another gorilla, twister, full house, stuff like that. I even side a deep dark trap hole for like the Shadal matchup, but right now I think those 2 are good. And then the 2 other 1-ofs I run, 1 compulse because this stops pushes, and solemn warning because I mean it's solemn. On to the extra deck. Oh. I run the 2 Tiger King. So many people are like, run 3 Tiger King. I don't think there's ever been a game where I needed a 3rd Tiger King. I normally win with 1. The second one's there just in case. I use this for like a skill drain effect mostly to set the tints in and make a bigger push later. And then the 1 Cardinal, because Cardinal is good. It's Madolce Tiramisu for Fire Fist. Kakasuchi, because you can protect yourself. Sometimes 101 isn't good enough and you just have to make this. I know that's weird because I run 2 101s. And the Castel, you're never going to get enough of these cards. And then Excitation Knight, just in case. It's the +1 build. I normally keep more hand advantage, but there's those dead draw, like bullcrap hands that you get that they suck, and you need this sometimes. And then the Volleyball Chain, probably going to take this out, but for now it's in there in case I need like a Wolf Bark next turn, stuff like that. Like I can normal Dianea, special the Murmillo, overlay, set them in defense, you know, and then go off next turn. And then I run Wisp Dweller, any Luminescent Knight, number 80, number 50, you know, they're all good for their own reasons. You know, I used to side Diddy Crow, and then number 80 came out, and I was like, this is so much better. And then our last 2, Gaga Cowboy and Heartland Draco, because this card wins games, and so does this. So many times I've gotten somebody to like 600 life points, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. Oh wait, overlay into Cowboy, forget me.
You're so bad. You're so bad. God.
Well, that was the deck profile. Hope y'all enjoyed it. You know, it's fun just to go back and play these, you know, non-meta decks that people think are bad and just curb stomp. Be looking for a Gladiator Beast deck profile. My Shadal cards should be in the next week or so, hopefully. Oh wait, no, probably not. Most of them will be. So there should be a Shadal profile soon, and maybe a Karakuri, maybe even a Cleaforth or Burning Abyss. But you know, and for those of you wondering, this awesome ulti playset right here, we were joking around and dueling one night, and Swift here decided that he was gonna joke and flip my freaking Tinky down, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's this giant bend.
They can see it, guys. Yeah. They can see it. Stop pointing it out.
This hurts. I know it probably hurts you too. This is Wolfie signing out. I hope y'all have a wonderful day.